Good Housekeeping magazine calls the Socket a historic and heroic idea. High praise for something that looks like an ordinary soccer ball.
That's right. It really does just look like a regular old soccer ball, but it's so much more than that. It's a power source for small electronic devices, something that the developing world, as you know, desperately needs. Two Harvard grads, Jessica Matthews and Julia Silverman, came up with a Socket, and they join us, and you're holding the Socket.
I am.
Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Because
Thanks for
first
having us.
first you think Harvard, so you think brainiacs, which of course you are that. But what's so fascinating to me about this story is that you decided to take a class not for engineering majors. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you went in the class and you did what? You thought what?
Well, we both had the background in kind of developing context. I studied sub-Saharan Africa. Jessica is Nigerian. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we had not the technical expertise to draw on, but our stories. And so we took stories from, the village, going back to see a wedding. And everybody has this strong love of soccer, but almost nobody has consistent access to electricity.
Yeah. I mean, the class was basically art science, using that to affect change. And we didn't really have the science side, but we understood the art. We knew that there was a beauty in play, and that happiness was something that we should try to harness and amplify. And it made sense to us. So how does it work? Well, basically, I think it's pretty simple. It's just based off high school physics. It harnesses kinetic energy. Right. So inside the ball, there's a stripped-down gyroscope, basically, that is rolling as the ball is also rolling. Mm-hmm. And then it harnesses that kinetic energy that's generated during play, stores it in a battery, and then you can plug appliances right into it.
So we brought one of our big lights today, so then you just turn it on.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Isn't that cool?
So if you bat the ball around for 15 minutes, say, then you could potentially have a light to read by, to do your homework by, for how long?
Well, it depends on who's playing, but for like a normal child, usually about 30 minutes of play would give you about 3 hours of LED light with our mass-produced LED lamp.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The smaller lamp, yeah.
I'm doing it. Show and tell.
You're doing a demo.
But honestly, this is actually a model. We actually have a new model that's coming out. We're going to be releasing it in June, and that's the one that's going to be that much more energy efficient. It'll be able to power your cell phone fully, an iPhone even.
Which is huge, because one of the things that struck me when I was in Kenya over the summer at a refugee camp, everybody has a cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't have electricity, you have nothing else, but everybody has a cell phone.
I had to update my cell phone because my cousins back home were laughing at me. Like, literally in Nigeria. They were like, wow. They're like, that's your phone.
Is this expensive, guys? Is it expensive?
Well, funny enough, our new version is actually going to be about 1/3 the cost of what people are normally spending on one kerosene lamp over the year. So it's actually cost effective for the end user, and definitely unbelievably cost effective compared to what you would pay for a soccer ball.
Yeah.
So give me a number, Jessica. What does that mean when you said it's 1/3? How much is that?
So a family for kerosene, which is the alternative to electricity for many people around the world, they can spend 10 to 30% of their annual income just on kerosene, which again is bad for your lungs and everything else. So we don't have an exact number yet for what we're offering the ball for wholesale, and eventually later this year to everyone in any community. But it is going to be about the same price as a mid to high end soccer ball.
Do you know Sarah Blakely?
Oh yeah, yes.
From Spanx, you probably just met her in the green room.
I actually told her that during one of our early prototyping stage, I used Spanx to kind of tighten in some materials that were in the ball, and I was like,
great.
I was like, there are a few prototypes.
So
this is something that does good, and also is an entrepreneurial idea as well.
Yeah, we believe that
Spanx.
There's no reason why you can't do good and do good business.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So where is the ball actually being used? Because you can buy them on your website, $60, buy a ball and have it sent somewhere to be used. But where are those places it's being used?
So we're in Central America and Africa primarily right now. We don't have any sort of geographical bias, but that's where we have funding. We're always looking for supporters to help us bring it to new places. But we're in Mexico, El Salvador, Costa Rica, South Africa, heading to Haiti and the Gambia later this year. So we're really excited.
Definitely thinking outside the box. Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Julia, thanks.
Jessica Matthews and Julia Silverman, thanks.